Many white people are very upset with Mr. Trump. Do you want to know why they're so upset with Mr. Trump? Because Mr. Trump is one of these Americans who shoots from the hip or shoots from the lip. In other words, whatever comes into his head, he says it. Politicians are not like that. You can sit a politician down in a studio for 3 hours and ask him 3 questions and you will never get an answer. Trump is not like that. Trump will blurt out the answer. That's why many white people, especially people in power, are very upset with Mr. Trump, because he says what they think, but they will never say it. They're all racist. Trump is no more racist than Bush. Trump is no more racist than Clinton. They're all racist, but they are good lying racists. Trump is a racist who just can't help himself. He just lets it all out. And these white people are embarrassed. Shut your mouth, they're saying. You are embarrassing us, because he reveals the true way and the true heart. See, look, ask me a question. Would I prefer an enemy smiling in my face, sidling up to me and putting his arm around my shoulder, and then surreptitiously stabbing me in my back? Or would I prefer an enemy who looks at me in my face and says, I don't like you, I'm your enemy? Give me the second enemy any day. I like to know my enemy. Trump makes it clear where he's coming from. I like that kind of white man. I would have voted for that kind of white man, because, by the way, that's the kind of white man black people need. We need a white man who's going to kick our backside and force us to do for ourselves. And stop relying on white people. Let me tell you something. If lying Hillary, murdering Hillary who murdered Muammar Gaddafi, went on television and cackled like a witch and said, we came, we saw, and he died. Cackle, cackle, cackle. Let me tell you something. Hillary, if Hillary would have become president, black people would have went back to sleep with not just one duvet, but 2 duvets over our heads. Comfortable. Oh, we got a nice little white woman in the White House. Let me tell you something. That woman is evil personified. Evil personified. And Donald Trump, for all of his lying and his bravado and his macho, I much prefer to have somebody as transparent as that in front of me than a deceptive, crooked Hillary who will smile. She went to the Black Caucus, and she went to all these black groups in the build up to the election. She managed to get Jay-Z and Beyonce to perform for her and trying to win the black people. Damn hypocrite. She's the same one who referred to black youth, black young people as super predators. Super predators. It was her husband, Hillary Clinton. It was him who created the 3 strikes and you're outlaw, which means that many black people now are in prison, having been arrested 3 times for life, and they haven't committed a capital offense. This is what Hillary Clinton created. And so we're not impressed. You know, like it sounds like some kind of contradiction. Black people voting for Mr. Trump. But believe me, Trump is what we need today. We need a Trump in the White House. You know,
please like and subscribe.